Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is really exciting. I'm up really early because I'm going to the gender clinic again. So I think I brought you my last time and I'm bringing you again because today is really important to me. I might be getting my estrogen patches, which means I can finally start estrogen and become a woman. But yeah, I'm doing a vlog. I'm going to vlog the whole thing. Alex, who you met in my last video, is coming for moral support. So let's go. It's quite a nice day actually, isn't it?
Oh yeah, so nice. I didn't even know you were recording, bro.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I've got my glasses on not because I'm a famous whore, but because my eyes always water when I leave the house.
She's not used to going outside, so.
No, I'm a vampire. You look so pretty today.
Thank you.
You do, I love it.
Thank you.
You're like two Barbies.
As I said, we're like Barbie and Brat. So I'm a Bratz doll and she's a Barbie doll. Because Brats are more fake, like me.
So, we're on the 145 bus, and I can tell you I am feeling nervous, I'm feeling anxious. I don't know if I'm going to get my estrogen. Only time will tell. Only time will tell. Hi. We're just waiting to see a doctor. Give me my estrogen.
She's so lucky. She's a star.
Thank you very much. Yes. How are you getting on?
Good.
And coming to the clinic today, kind of what's your main expectation? What's your main?
Estrogen.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you had these bloods done back in May at the start of the month.
Yes.
That's true. And in terms of what you're actually on at the moment,
It's the Zoladex 325. Is that
okay,
326?
every 4 weeks,
Every yes, every 4 weeks.
every month.
Yeah.
Okay. And you did the sperm banking
I did.
thing in the Marion
Marion
Ring.
for- yeah.
Okay, fine. Okay. So how long are you on the Zoladex now?
3 months.
3 months. And how have you found that?
Good.
Much in the way of kind of flushing or?
Yeah. I get really hot flushes. Sleeping is very hard.
Okay.
But I know these are all changes that I'm going through for the better. Do you know?
Yeah.
I think the hardest thing is kind of my emotions. They were just very kind of all over the place. I feel like my body didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
So it did take quite a while to get used to it, but now I'm just getting used to them.
Okay. And in terms of the impact of the injections on the libido?
Yeah, yeah, because I'm in a relationship, so it's quite hard, but we try to work through it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like there's no sex drive.
Yeah. And the erections have disappeared completely?
I get no kind of spontaneous erections, and I do find it kind of hard to get hard.
Yeah.
But like as I said, I have a partner and we do work on it together. So
Yeah. And I mean, in terms of that hasn't changed your thinking, you're okay with that change in your libido and the loss of erections?
the dysphoria has gotten worse kind of in the last 3 months, whereas now that I'm not working with this as much, it's kind of like, why is it there? Do you know that kind of way? And I really just hate looking at it, I hate seeing it. So yeah.
Okay. And do you think starting the estrogens is going to make the dysphoria even worse?
I don't know. It's just something that I'll have to take on board when it comes, you know. I think I'll feel better on estrogen, but I feel like things will start to get better.
Okay.
But I think until kind of maybe surgery, that dysphoria is not going to go away. I'm just going to have to kind of live with it.
cigarettes?
Oh.
How long are you off them?
I was off them for 3 weeks and then I relapsed and then I went back on them for like a month and a half, then came off them, then went back on for like 2 weeks and I'm off them now. So maybe like, I think I'm off them this time like 2 weeks.
2 weeks, okay. So I mean, quitting is really hard.
Yeah.
I think, and most people eventually get off them on about their 5th or 6th serious quit
Yeah.
attempt.
Yeah.
So I think for you, I mean, starting estrogens in a biological male who smokes is asking for a young stroke or a young heart attack, and we have had trans women who have had heart attacks at a young age and strokes at a young age.
Yeah.
And that makes us really nervous
Yeah.
about the safety of starting.
Yeah.
Are you an ex-smoker?
Yes. Yeah. This time around I am, because like I've even like started up exercise and everything, like I'm really trying to change my whole lifestyle, not just quit smoking, get on it, estrogen, it's quit smoking, become healthy, become the person you want to be. You know, that kind of way. And the last time I was smoking was when I was like drinking and I was like throwing up as well, so there's a very bad taste of that in my mouth and a very bad, like when I look back and I'm like, yuck, I really just don't want to go back there.
And in the last sort of 4 months, how many of those months have you been off cigarettes for?
I'm going to say like 2.5 out of 4 months, 2.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it really is, it's absolutely essential
Yeah.
that you are a non-smoker.
Yeah. I think this, like, getting on estrogen, I think that's the last kind of almost bribe I'm going to give myself. It's like, you're getting this, take this away. Do you know that kind of way? Kind of like replacing one with the other.
I mean, you're a very healthy weight, your blood pressure is good, you're off the cigarettes recently, which is good. Your cholesterol's a little bit high.
Yeah.
And that is something that we will need to keep a close eye on.
Try to cut out like cheese and using too much butter, and I've tried to like work on my diet as well in the last kind of since I saw my doctor or since I called him, because I was like, my cholesterol is really high, and he was like, yeah, like you're really gonna have to start cutting out stuff. You need to exercise, because I haven't been exercising at all.
Yeah.
So he was like, you need to start exercising, and so I took up like a dance class 2 weeks ago, and I've been doing that. So
the results show that the Zoladex injection to switch off your own testosterone worked perfectly well. So you have zero, you have normal female levels of testosterone at the moment. I think it is, I'm going to say just about reasonable to start the lowest dose of estrogen, given as a patch, because that has the least kind of effect on clotting. But our job, as you know, is to do this absolutely the safest way. So if you are nervous about adding estrogen at this point until you're truly off the cigarettes and you've had a chance of diet and exercise to bring your cholesterol down, we could give it another 12 weeks and be at 3 months off cigarettes, a good cholesterol profile, and starting your estrogen treatment in, I suppose, in a way you can be more confident.
But I mean, I suppose if you think it's better that I wait, then
I think if we start at lowest dose, and we do it as the patch, then I think at your age, that's fine. And I think it's reasonable.
Yeah.
But you would, you know, when you come back in kind of 3-4 months' time, if we were still looking at a cholesterol level like this, I think we would be considering medication to bring the cholesterol down, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't think you can look at a cholesterol that's over 6 and just say, well, you know, probably going to be okay, we
Yeah.
want that managed, because you are taking on a kind of a risk to your heart when you start estrogen.
Yeah.
So we have to make sure the other risks are managed. In terms of what the hormones will do, I mean, in terms of what estrogen will do for you, what do you know it'll do?
Well, I've just witnessed people like on YouTube and stuff, like kind of 3 or 4 weeks after they start estrogen, they just seem to come to life.
Yeah.
And I feel like the last 3 months has been quite difficult, like with my emotions and stuff.
Yeah.
I haven't felt like I've cried so much, and I'm just so sick of crying. I'm like, I just need there to be some kind of light, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I think it just brightens everything up. People are saying they're sleeping better, and that they're just feeling better about themselves in general.
Yeah.
And I suppose that's kind of something that I want for myself too. And maybe it's kind of like a placebo effect, I don't even know, but if they feel better, I want to feel better.
Yeah, that's reasonable. And in terms of what the what will the hormones not do? Do you know what they will not affect? Are the things you have to?
Well, I don't think I'm gonna pop out breasts or
Okay.
like
Is unpredictable.
I think your body changes very slowly, but
And the
hopefully surely.
effect on your voice?
Oh, nothing.
Nothing.
No.
So when some people do think that
Yeah.
the voice will, the pitch will change, but that's something you just have to
Work on.
keep working on.
Yeah. So unfortunately, the battery died in the camera that I was using again. At the end of the meeting with Professor O'Shea, basically we came to the agreement that I would start off at the lowest amount of estrogen, which is the 50 micrograms, just because my cholesterol is over 6, which is really, really bad. Obviously, they want to make sure that I'm not having any kind of heart attacks or strokes along this journey, because that would not be good. Like, it was kind of scary to hear that, because I've always been kind of really healthy and very active and stuff, and I suppose I just haven't been exercising as much as I should be. I haven't been exercising at all. I've recently started the dance class, as I said, which has really helped, and I will stay at that. I just have to start doing more, and I have to start taking care of my body and cutting out like really bad foods that I've been eating. I really thought for a second there that he was not going to give me the Estrogen, which really got me panicked, because just being on testosterone blockers is really a strange feeling, and I don't like it. I just, the last 3 months, as I said, have been really difficult, and I just really didn't like it. And I really just want to progress with the next stage of my transition medically. So basically we signed some forms, and I signed a consent form just saying that I know exactly what's going to happen once I start estrogen. And yeah, I mean, I'm scared kind of, but I'm more excited, and I'm just happy that I was able to reach this place so soon. I know a lot of people have to wait a really long time, and I think mine just kind of has been falling into place. So this is the Estrogen, this is the Estrogen, and they come in little patches, as he said. They're like this, and you just tear open the packet and slap one on. And so say like my day was Friday that I got them, so I put it on a Friday, and then I'll have to put it on a Monday as well, so it's kind of, it changes every Monday and Friday. I'm just really looking forward to this kind of part in the journey. This is where the good stuff starts happening, and hopefully you guys will see some change. Also, if you need to know anything, or if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below. I mightn't necessarily have the answer, but I have been through all that so far, so if there's anything I can help you with, I definitely want to. I'm happy. I have to say I'm really happy that I've gotten to this stage. So if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and possibly a share. I mean, you might help someone, you never know. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and help my channel to grow and help me to educate more people. And until next time, thanks for watching.